10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And hello everyone, and welcome to the Tally Ho Show with me, Andy.
And me, James.
Yes, thank you all so much for coming by and tuning in to the podcast episode, the episode 00. Live on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/TheBritishAndy, and available to download on podcast as well. Let's see if this works. Yeah, we got some nice, smooth, jazzy music playing in the background. That's good.
Excellent.
Perfect stuff. So yes, thank you to everyone that is listening in to the show right now. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Sunday. And if you're listening into the podcast, hopefully you're having a very good day tuning in to this show of randomness. It's pretty much what it is. It's just something that me and James decided to do for quite some time. And we're just jumping on the boat, so to say, aren't we?
Well, you got some time to actually do it as well. So we thought, why the hell not? Let's enjoy ourselves. So let's bring in 2018 with a bit of a bang, if not a random bang.
Yeah, a complete and utter random bang, indeed. So yeah, what is this show going to be all about? I think we hear you ask. Do we? Can you hear anything, James?
That's what I'm definitely asking. I don't know what we did.
Yeah. So the Tally Ho Show, it's broadcasted live on Twitch, and it's also on a podcast. Pretty much it's a gaming topic show. We're going to be talking about a couple of topics that we're going to give our, just talk about, really. Just anything, pretty much. We also get a suggested topic from you lovely people as well via email. But because this is the pilot version, we're going to get you guys listening in the chat right now. Thank you to everyone that is chatting right now in the chat room. We're going to do a little roll call just to see who is talking. We have the Green Viper 8, Game Fan 1983. We also have, we had Electric that was chatting, Electric Boogaloo. Kippy, James is in there as well, Jack of all games, in case you want to know who that is. And Soren's Bad at Games is chatting in the chat room right now. So thank you guys so much. And all of you that is just listening in. Hopefully you are enjoying yourselves and are having a very, very good day. So yes, as I say, this is a live show. We will get people, you guys will be able to give us a topic for the third segment of the show. In order to do that, just send me a whisper to my name being the British Andy in the chat. Just let me know what topic you want us to talk about. But in future shows, we can, you just send us an email. Say the email is thebritishandy@gmail.com. We'll make sure to put all that information in future shows. You can call me Shelby here if you want. Oh, right, yeah, that is you, Shelby. Soren's is Shelby. Hello, good lady. Apologies on that. I just woke up, see, because I'm living in Vancouver at the moment. I live in Canada, and it's pretty much like, what time is it? 8:41. I woke up at like 7, so my brain is still like all over the place. James, however, he's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed because it's like 4 p.m. for him.
Which is not exactly the best bit because I'm closer to go to work than you are, which is kind of a downside for me. I'm closer to Monday.
Oh, yeah. Boo sucks to you. So, yes, not only are we going to be doing topics, we also have a little segment that we're going to be playing on the next little talk bed. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, where you guys that are listening in live will have the chance to vote for this. And at the end of the show, the specific thing that has the most votes will be the winner. So, yes, indeedy do. So it's all good. So, why don't we do a little bit of an introduction? So I've been talking quite a lot. So let's go, James. My old buddy, old pal. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Buddy, old pal, not that old, thanks. For all you guys listening, welcome to the Tally Ho Show. My name is James. For those of you who don't know me, I was actually helping with the British Andy when he was on Radio Sega a couple of times ago, which just seems like distant memories. But as Andy has rightly pointed out, I'm in the great kingdom of United Britain, or something along those lines.
United Britain. Goodness gracious.
So before I will say, I will warn you guys, however, I am currently a sailor, so my language is a bit blues. But I have decided that if I am going to start swear, I will decide to try and give you hold back. However, sometimes I'm just going to go on random and just do whatever the hell I like. So my apologies in advance for all of you guys.
We do have an official censor for this, so in case James does start swearing like a sailor, you could be sure that your innocent ears will be covered.
With this, the tally-ho bleeper, because sometimes doesn't need to be said.
Yeah, exactly. Hysterical Husky just jumped into the chat room as well. Hello to you, sir. Hope you're well. Hope you're well and good. And game.
Unite the British. We shall unite ourselves.
Unite everything. Game fans I like this. I'm hooray for votes. Yes, hooray for voting. You guys have the opportunity to do that, so it's all good. He says censors, eh? That's new. Yeah, we're gonna try our best not to. There might be the occasional swear word that might spew every now and then, but we'll try and keep things clean.
Game fans saying, "Trust me, Andy, my ears are not innocent." Yes, but for all of those who may be still a wee bit innocent, we need to protect them. And also, it's funny just to do the sound. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I know. You just love pressing that button, don't you?
I love pressing buttons. Yeah. That's why I'm a gamer.
Yeah, well, there you go. Pretty much. Kippy says innocent. Looks at dictionary. Sorry, don't know what that is. Goodness. So, James, talk us a little bit about your gaming history. What specific games do you like, and what games do you enjoy, and what games make you go, not so much.
Well, as my name suggests, jack of all games, I'd love to try out any single game that takes my fancy, whether it's down to RPGs all the way to shoot-em-ups and racing cars. My particular favourites are action-adventure ones because I love to be immersed with the story and fighting my way through bad guys and all that stuff. I'm also quite a big fan of the retro games as well because there's nothing really compared to Mario 64 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Those were the games that would stay with me for the rest of my life. But some games... I suppose I'm a bit down on the shooters like Call of Duty and all that stuff, which unfortunately I've seen too many to just see it as a recurring feature. But I'm hoping maybe one day the genre will get back to its good old days where you and me actually used to play Call of Duty with one of our best friends. Unfortunately, we normally remember kicking his butt.
Yes.
So much.
I remember only those times that we play Call of Duty. Those were the glorious days back in the day. I just remember when we finished college and we're like, great, we finished college, don't need to go there anymore. Play Call of Duty and then get called in by one of the people saying, you're supposed to be back in college.
I remember that. We had to run so fast back to college. It was so much fun. Which is annoying because it was in the way of beating each other as well. It was really annoying.
Yeah, the joys of being 16, 17-year-old teenagers and not having a car yet and having to realise that we had to run an hour to get back to college. Yeah.
And we were the glory days, as Game Fan 1983 said, the glory days, especially those that we were playing called Nazi Zombies before it was cool.
Yes, pretty much. Electric saying that we should probably use different creative sensor sounds, like Sonic Rings or Crash Bandicoot Walls. Maybe we might do that in the future.
No, that's not a bad idea actually. Every single episode that we have, we'll do a different sound.
That's great. So pilot episode, we'll just have the normal sensor sound, and then who knows? We might do something new. Do something new indeed.
Right then, I think that's introductions. You probably had enough of me talking, and I've definitely had enough of Andy talking. So, Andy, what's going on today?
What's going on today? So, we are pretty much going to be talking about gaming topics. So, shall we just crack on with this, shall we?
Yeah, I'd say so. Go for it.
Great, okay. So as I say, guys, as well, if you're listening in live, you can always send us your opinions as well on specific topics that we talk about, or send us a whisper if you would so wish to. It is entirely up to you. Game Fan says, finish college, play cards. Seems like an awesome plan. Yes, it is. It is indeed. So, yes, so the first topic that we're going to talk about, actually, I have it written down here, was 2017 the year of Sonic? So
it was 2017, the year of Sonic.
Yes, mainly because we had Sonic Mania come out in the summertime, and then we had Sonic Forces come out in winter. So was last year the year of Sonic? Do you think, James? What do you think? I'm going to ask you first. Do you think last year was Sonic's year, comparing with Mania and also Forces?
I wouldn't, in all honesty, I wouldn't say it was Sonic's year, because you remember back in the 90s where Sega pretty much ran everything on Sonic, and it was just perfect for them, and it was brilliant. Sonic has gone a bit downhill in recent years, which I'll probably get a lot of smack for, which I apologize. Thank you. Electric Boogaloo 1993 was the real year of Sonic. Thank you very much for that. But I think it's good to see Sonic finally getting back into getting back to the river and actually getting back into the 3D world. Because if we all remember, Sonic's attempt into 3D didn't exactly go off well, and I think it's now getting to the stage where it's slowly getting back into actually with being decent and playable again. Which, to be honest, I was very happy to see, especially Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces, even though it was, I must say, a bit cheesy, but it was still great to have to play Sonic on a 3D platform again. And I remember as well from Generations as well. So, to be quite frank, it's probably not the year of Sonic, but I think we're starting to see a new age for Sonic in 3D. And I'm hoping, I say hopefully, but I think it will probably be the time where Sonic finally gets himself back up there.
I'm honestly hoping that as well. I mean, I agree with you on that, with Forces being incredibly cheesy. I mean, the game itself is... I mean, a lot of people say it's really bad, and a lot of people say it's very good. When I played it and completed it, it wasn't that bad. It was just the final levels were very atrocious, to be perfectly honest. I felt like it was all like... The stuff that were put in just... was very frustrating, and it's like some specific levels just made me want to pull my hair out, pretty much. But apart from that, the rest of the controlling was good. I liked the whole way of like creating your own avatar, creating your own hero, and also the storyline was very cheesy. Like, you know, when people were thinking Sonic's gone, I just love the fact where, you know, when Knuckles is like, and with Sonic not here, sorry, it's not used to me getting to say that. I'm like, why? It's like, that's not serious at all. Also, when Sonic did die, because I remember back in Sonic 06, like, I mean, we'll talk about that in another topic maybe in the future, because I have so many things to say about that game. But
a whole show can't cover it.
Oh yes. But at the end, like, spoiler alert, if no one's ever played this game, I'm sorry, just a heads up. So mute the stream, or like, you know, just skip to after 3 minutes or something like that. But when the part where Sonic gets killed by Mephiles, like, my 15-year-old self almost cried. Like, it was very emotional for me that time. And, you know, seeing Sonic, like, potentially die in Forces was like, I don't feel anything.
It was also a bit disappointing. One thing that really annoyed me was the fact that, I mean, Eggman finally, for those of you who have played Sonic Forces, who haven't, spoilers, big time, but the fact that when Sonic dies, called Eggman, whoever he's known nowadays, actually takes over the globe. And you know what that really annoys me? Is we don't see any of it. All we get is a little sign that just says, and he's now taking over the world. What? That's it?
Yeah. It's like, it's just like so quick. It's just like, it's like
I
all of a
wanted
sudden
to see him take over the world. I wanted to see what he did, because he needs to do that a lot more often.
Yeah, it's like the one time when Eggman takes over the world, it's just like text with Sonic being defeated, and then all of a sudden the world just turns into red. That's what happens. It's like, okay. It's like, goodness gracious. Kippy says, actually, 2017 was really great, the year of Nintendo in general. That is true. Switch sold out really well, and a massive IP launch. Title was Game of the Year. That is true with Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was officially the Game of the Year, which, you know, I'm not surprised. It looks like a gorgeous game.
I'm so looking forward to getting myself a Switch, and the first thing I'm doing is getting myself Breath of the Wild.
Yes. You should totally get Sonic Forces on the Switch as well. It's in 30 FPS glory.
Glory FPS.
Glory FPS. Indeed. What we got? We got just looking at the chat now. Green Viper says, wasn't 2014 the year of Sonic in 2006? I think it'd be more of a compliment if it wasn't. Well, I mean, 2014, I mean, could be, but 2006? I mean, no. I mean, like, I think 2006 wasn't. I think Sonic Riders was released in 2006, if I recall. Sonic Rider. I mean, that game was good, but 06, hell no. Shelby says, well, I mean, it says something about the Sonic team considering how 2 games came out this year, and the one made by a team of fans was better than the one made entirely by Sonic team. And last year. So yes, That is true. Speaking of that, we've talked about forces quite a lot. Let's jump in a little bit with Mania. So, James, how did you think about Sonic Mania in general?
Loved it. Loved it. Loved every minute of Mania. And it was just great, especially like the nostalgia feels coming back into it. So it was like Green Hill Zone at the beginning. I was like, oh, please tell me they're going to have one of the best ones ever. Chemical plants. Yes! I'm just going to keep dying and replaying this level over and over.
Beautiful, beautiful. Same thing for me as well. Loved it. Do you know, actually, Sonic Mania is now my officially most favourite Sonic game of all time. Not because it's made by fans or anything like that. It's just the game works. The game works. Yeah. It's great. It's a massive nostalgia trip. And just everything about it. Like, there's some original levels as well. The music's amazing. There's freaking cameo appearances by other Sonic characters that you thought would never return. That got me as soon as I saw that. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone that has played the game. I'm just going to say, like, there are cameo appearances of other characters. So if you haven't played the game, play it. If you used to play Sonic back in the day, for goodness sake, play this because you will love it. Mania is so good. And yeah, just
it brought back so many memories as well. Of I know Sonic Mania is absolutely your perfect game when it comes to Sonic. Mine still has got a lot to beat is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And Sonic Mania felt close to that.
Oh,
and
that's
probably what I loved the most about it. It felt like a real Sonic game.
See,
like everything I used to have in my childhood.
See, Sonic Adventure was my most favourite Sonic. I mean, my favourite 3D Sonic game of all time is still Sonic Adventure, without a doubt. But best Sonic game of all time was Sonic Adventure. But then when Mania came out, I'm like, no, sorry, Sonic Adventure. It's like, I know that you've been my favourite game for so many freaking years, but you have to go.
You're being replaced.
You're being replaced. It's not you, it's me.
You're being replaced by a newer model.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sonic Adventure. It's just not working out. It's not you, it's me. I think it's just time we just moved on with our lives. And,
we had a good run.
We had a good run. We had a very, very good run. Yes. Kippy says Sonic Riders with the Craigasm emote. Yes, like Sonic Riders was decent. I enjoyed that game really much. Viper says Rivals and Riders were great. Yeah, Rivals was also in 2006 for the PSP. But it's just Sonic 06, just like, you know. I mean, Rivals, 3 games in 2006. You know, you have 2 good games, and then you have 1 really bad game. So, you know, at least 2 out of 3, it's not that bad. And Game Fan says, it's been a while since I played a single-player game, so me beating Mario in 3 days, I just needed to start a tune. That's what happens when I play single-player games. Sonic Mania was a nostalgia bomb. Granted, I don't have it yet, but I already love it. Just shoots you in the head with nostalgia. It so does. Game Fan, you need to jump on that. You need to jump on the Mania bandwagon. For goodness sake, like, once you start the game, once you go to the title, don't press start. Because there's a cinematic intro. I'm sure people have seen it, but, you know, it's just watch it again. Like, the intro is so good. The intro is so good. And the special stage as well, because I know a really good friend of mine actually made the special stage for Mania. His name's Kieran Gates. He's a really top-notch bloke, and he did. I believe he did the 3D models of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Really?
Yeah. See, and like I say, the everything that works out with the special stage is just fantastic. I think a few of the emeralds are very easy, and there are some, like I think 4 and 5 are very, very tricky to get. You have to be like quick on your toes in order to get that. So
yeah, especially a game when you're trying to get the emerald. And you're tempted to just shut the controller because it's just not working out.
True. Yes. So, but hang on. Oh, turning up the talk bed volume a little bit because apparently Green Viper can't hear it. So.
Soren's bad at games, or Shelby. I think it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
I like Sonic Heroes. Not entirely sure why I got such a bad rep. See, I agree with you there. I loved Sonic Heroes. The voice acting, however, there was a little bit. Yeah, Kippo Zozo's knocked on the head. Whoever voice acted Tails, you just know. No. The whole game itself was really good, apart from Chaotix is one of the particular missions for Team Chaotix. Never again am I being Team Chaotix because of that one bloody mission.
But the hermit crabs. Is that the mission? Yes,
let's just say there was a lot of that during the chaotic.
Wait a minute, you were talking and you bleeped? Did you just swear and just talk normally at the same time? Can you multitask that way?
That's my skills.
That's your skill. Wow. Okay. We know James's special skill. He can talk normally and swear like a sailor at the same time. Who knew?
It's a gift. It's a gift.
It's a gift. My God. But yeah, no, Sonic Heroes, I thought it was a good game. It's just, there was a lot of talking in it. Like, look at all those Eggman robots. I'll take care of this. There, we've done it. Let's go. Oh, look, let's go to Sloop-de-Loop. Like, please stop talking. Like, I beg of you.
We know what we're doing, Tails. Be quiet. Here, have a cookie.
Yes, pretty much. But the funny thing is, it's a lot of people have said like Sonic Forces, we're going back to Forces now, is Heroes 2. And somehow that is actually true. Because the characters won't stop talking. I mean, it's like, it's fine, I get it. You know, it's nice to hear the voice actors talk a lot more, like, get more, like, voice time, but it's just hilarious. Like, it is kind of like Heroes 2 in a way when you're playing the games.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Sonic Force's voice acting is so cheesy, and I've eaten a wheel of cheese, and I think that's more cheese.
Sonic Heroes is more cheesier than cheese.
No, Sonic Force's voice acting is more cheese than a cheese wheel.
Oh God, yes. Well, that is true. You do have a good point on that. Shelby says, I wanted to punch the bee in Sonic Heroes the most, and Amy and Big. Oh, Charmy, you wanted to punch Charmy in the face.
Charmy and Big, yes.
Also, Sonic Forces, true that. At the end where Tails goes, true that freaking wow, okay. I never thought Tails would say that at all. That made me laugh, actually, when, like, the dialogue, like, that's the one funny thing. Yes, the voice acting is cheesy, but the writing for the script is hilarious with the things that they put in. Like, when Tails is, like, in the chemical plant, like, computer room with Mania Sonic, and he's like, okay, let's just look at all these plans, like, you know, all these old, like, plans that Eggman's made. Man, he's got so many selfies. I'm like, what the hell? Where did that come from? It's like, just some of the dialogue in the game, like, you know, it's like, Knuckles when he says, this is why it's called war. It's like, well, no crap, Sherlock. It's like, just some of the stuff that they put into the game and the dialogue is like so funny, like cheesy but hilarious. So I mean, it's like it's kind of like a hit and miss with the voice, with the VAing, and also with the script as well.
Yeah.
Also, one other thing. Oh, FD has just jumped into the chat room saying, Tally Ho Show. Yes, hello, sir. Yes, this is a podcast. This is a live podcast we're doing right now.
Tally Ho.
Indeed. Kippy says, is it cheesier than Cheeseland in Mario Kart? Is it, James?
It shames Cheeseland in Mario Kart. That's how bad it is.
Oh my gosh.
It puts Cheeseland to shame.
To absolute shame. Wow. That's saying something. That is saying something indeed. Electric says it's Pontic and Graph. Of course, they would make Tails say true that. That is true. Apparently, people from, I believe, when I was playing Sonic Forces, people that made Happy Tree Friends. Do you remember that, James?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
But probably not for the character.
A couple of the writers from there actually do the writing for Sonic Forces and some other Sonic games as well.
I did not know that.
And that's why Tails says true that, because they did it. Thank you, Pontac and Graph. Also, we have Controller Tape, aka Ark, is just jumped in saying, Tally ho! Hello to you, thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Kippy says that's deep. Yes, it's very deep. It's a shame.
Very deep.
Very, very deep indeed. So, well, I think... What were you going to say, sir?
What were you going to say?
After you.
Well, I was going to say, do you fancy some more music now, if you do, or have you got anything else you'd like to...
No, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, let's wrap up this topic. I think we've talked quite a bit about Sonic. The year was 2017, the year of Sonic. So let's just end off with a conclusion. So James, Sonic Mania, Sonic Forces, how would you rate them? And do you think 2017 was the year of Sonic?
Sonic Mania was fantastic. Loved every minute of it. And I played it. Sonic Forces, I enjoyed playing it, but not as much. I don't think this is the year of Sonic, but I do think this is the year where it starts to change for Sonic and his franchise, which makes me more excited about the future Sonic team's got.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's like 2017 was a good year. It had some, had some hits, had some misses. Again, I would agree that Sonic probably wasn't his year. But it was a good year nonetheless with Sonic Mania being out, and that was totally amazing. And just to see people from the community come in and make an actual official game, it was amazing to see. It's good to see Sega actually coming in and speaking with fans that have made fan games for Sonic. For them to come in and just say hey, would you like to try and make a game for us? And it's just nice to see that interaction between the company and the community coming together. Forces,
because you definitely want to see that with Nintendo or something, where
no.
I've seen a lot of people try to make games of the old Pokemon style. Giving all the credits to Nintendo, but they're still getting taken down because Nintendo have none of it.
Yeah, exactly, which is a shame. So it's good to see Sega doing that with its fan base. Forces as well, yeah, it's a good game, it's enjoyable. There are some problems. I mean, one thing as well, I forgot to mention, that because they did say that any DLC that comes out will be free for the game. I don't know if you know this, James, but there is now a Supersonic DLC available.
Dude, already downloaded it.
Oh, you already downloaded it. But I found out this is a rumor or not because I heard it from someone else. I've heard it from a friend. Apparently, the DLC is free until sometime this month, and then after that, you have to pay for it. Which, to be honest, is I'm kind of well, you said it would be free for once the game's out. So I have to wait and see if they do charge it or not. So just have to wait and see. If they do that. And also, apparently, I found out that Supersonic was already in the game. Apparently, you needed to get the DLC in order to unlock him. That's another rumor. So,
all right, then.
Yeah, it's weird. So, if that is the case, I mean, that is a bit of a bit of a slap in the face for Forces, and makes me feel but besides that, it's an okay game. There's a few things that might have need to improve on. Dialogue and voice acting is quite cheesy, but apart from that, it's a pretty good game. Mania, without a doubt, best Sonic game of all time, and I think this is a good step up for Sonic, Sega, and Sonic Team for future Sonic games. And game fans saying, all right, man, got to get some little shut-eye. Your show is awesome. I hope to see more of it in the future. Tally-ho, man. Tally-ho, game fan. Enjoy your sleep. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you very, very soon. So enjoy, man. Enjoy. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna play some more music. Do you want to play? You want to play some music, James? Shall we play some music?
I think we should play some music. And since we have been talking about Sonic, I feel it's only fair that we play some of the Sonic tunes themselves. Don't you think?
I think that's a really, really good idea indeed. So what we're gonna be doing is, what we're gonna do is, we got some music talk beds. There's a music batch that I've picked, a music batch that James has picked, and a music batch where I picked a song and James picked a song. So this is my music, so we're going to kick things off with that. And so we're going to kick things off with some Sonic Mania. This is a Hi-Spec Robo Go Hard Boil Heavies theme, which is so good. So guys, grab yourselves a beverage, grab yourselves some snacks, maybe make yourself a cup of tea if you love tea. And after this, we'll be starting up our little fun segment for you guys to enjoy. So until then, here is Sonic Mania. Oh, let me just do that quickly. And do that. Yes, so until then, here is Sonic Mania, Hi-Spec Robo Go, Hard Boil Heavies theme. And so, a new journey begins. Come forth, brave warriors, for you must fight for the most ultimate title this universe has ever known. King or Queen of the Throne of Games.
Okay, for those of you who are still there, that was Sonic Mania for Hard Boiled Heavies and The Light of Hope Spaceport from Sonic Forces. Now, you guys are probably mentioning, what is this sort of new topic that we've got? The Thrones of Games? Well, what is this sort of thing? Well, allow me to explain. Every week, we'll be fighting two competitors facing off against one another for the title of the Throne of Games. Now, this is going to be from any person, from two characters from any across the whole spectrum of gaming. So we are going to start off the topic, then every week we'll have another person who will come forth and try to take the crown off them. And at the series finale, whoever reigns supreme on the Throne of Games will have a whole show dedicated to our new king or queen. So I have picked my first competitor to enter the arena, and so has the British Andy. So, British Andy,
yes,
who is the first competitor into the Throne of Games?
First competitor of the Throne of Games. No surprising. What I've picked, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Woo!
Yes. FD says me, daddy. Yes, the first competitor's FD. I love that man. Vote for him now. Yes, no, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. There you go.
Sonic the Hedgehog. So tell me, why do you believe Sonic should be the king of the Throne of Games?
Well, Sonic's he's an iconic mascot. He's been there since like the early 90s. He was a fierce competitor against Mario. With the whole Sega versus Nintendo, console wars. And yeah, no, he's just so iconic. He was born on the same bloody year that I was born. I was born 2 weeks before Sonic 1 came out. So, he holds a special place in my heart. He does. And, I've always been a fan. Like, even when I used to, because I didn't really buy a lot of the Sega consoles when I was a kid. I was more of a Nintendo kid. But, every time I saw Sonic, I was just like, oh my gosh. And then seeing, Sonic Adventure 2 being on the GameCube, Sonic Adventure DX being on the GameCube, freaking out when I found out that you could be able to play Sonic games on Nintendo. Like, it was amazing. And just, as I say, Sonic holds a special place in my heart. He's, all of the games, despite if they're good or bad, I buy them and I play them. I'm a hardcore fan. I love him to bits, and that is why I have decided to pick him as my first competitor for the Throne of Games.
An excellent choice indeed. So, what are the pros and cons of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Well, pros, he's blue. Blue's my favorite color. He runs fast. I like going fast. And he's just like a down-to-earth, has that cool attitude of just he just loves living life to the full. And, and his games are just so good. We'll talk about pros and cons on the games, it's all about speed, all about running, and just once you get into playing retro, the retro style games of Sonic, it's just something that gives you a good sense of achievement when you complete a zone or an act, or just completing the game. Cons, there are a few cons to Sonic, preferably in video games, like say Sonic 06. There are some times where I'm trying to think of one, actually. Trying to think of a con. Just Sonic 06 in general is a con.
I don't know. I think that's all big enough, really, to have him.
Pros. Sonic goes fast. He's blue, and, his games just bring, a sense of achievement and enjoyment. Cons, Sonic 06. That's all there is. That's all that is.
Sonic 06. The less we talk about, the better.
Pretty much. So, yes, that is my competitor for the Throne of Games. I'm actually... People live in the chat room. Also, who have we got? I think I just saw FD's got the hype train. Yes, my sub button verified. Nice, good job, FD, good job. And Raf just jumped into the chat as well. Hello, Raf. How are you? Hope you're well. So I'm making a voting poll now for the Throne of Games, so you guys can be able to vote until the end of the show. So James, who is your competitor for this episode's Throne of Games?
In the blue corner, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. In the red corner, representing Nintendo, one of the greatest shows of games of all time. And I mean that quite literally. He is the hero of time. He rescues princesses. And he has a variety of objects at his disposal with fantastic games to outfit. It is Link, the warrior from the Legend of Zelda series.
I thought it was going to be Sheik.
I had thought about that, but I thought, let's go off. If you start off with Sonic, hell, I'm going to go for this. So, my competitor today is the one and only Link from The Legend of Zelda. Now, Link is one of the most renowned characters of the entire time, even though one of the major cons is he keeps getting his name as Zelda, not Link, which, to be honest, doesn't really answer a question of why it's Legend of Zelda when he does all the work. But I digress.
It's true. It's true. I'll admit, when I first played Legend of Zelda, the first Legend of Zelda game was Ocarina of Time. I thought he was called Zelda, so I called him Zelda.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that as well. But
yes,
Link himself, he is as I said, the hero of time. I used to play. He was one of the first, the first action adventure games I played with him, and I fell in love with with Hyrule and with the Legend of Zelda series as it is. And he's also the only person I know who's got this mythical item, and you're actually able to collect it, the Triforce, in Skyward Sword. And when I got that moment where they said you can collect the Triforce, I thought, yes! All my life I've been preparing myself for this moment when I could get all of that. And the music in the Legend of Zelda series is fantastic. It's brilliant. I could listen to some of the soundtrack for ages and never tire of them. And the final battles as well, with Ganondorf or Vale or whoever he normally fights, they always try to make it fantastic. And it makes you realise that this is it. This is the moment I've been training for. And I think he deserves to be our first king for the Throne of Games. The cons with him, though, he rarely speaks. Let's be honest. I've heard him say 5 words the entire time I've known him. Yeah. Just once, I like him to say, "Oh God, my voice is really hurting."
or say
even better.
Sorry, James.
Even better as well. If he actually turns out posh, I will love it. I will.
Well,
I will stand up for if he ends up being posh.
Here's the thing, like what Electric says in the chat. It would be funny if he just turned around to Zelda and go, "Well, excuse me, princess." That'll be brilliant. I mean, when Breath of the Wild came out, I honestly thought because there was going to be voice acting and like lots of iconic characters are talking, especially Zelda talks, and I'm like, oh, Link might talk, but no, he doesn't.
Yeah. Nope. But to be honest, that could be a con, but at the same time, you can technically just be, well, as Legend Boogaloo's just kind of ruined it for me, because he's the audience proxy, a literal link to the player. So this guy, you can be talking with the non-playable characters, and in your mind, you know exactly, Link is thinking the exact same thing, whether it's, yes, I will do that quest for you, or where are some pots? I need to break some pots.
Yes, because that's Link's fetish in a way, is breaking pots.
Oh, if he ever goes to Pottery World, Jesus Christ.
Oh no, yeah, that'll be, gosh, that's his guilty pleasure. That's Link's guilty pleasure. Go to Pottery World. Goodness gracious.
When it comes to Pottery World and Link, they must feel like it's the Purge, that film.
Oh my gosh.
When they just come down and lots of electronic saves, everything just shuts when they see him coming.
Yeah, like, oh god, no, he's coming, quick, shut the doors. Keep the pots alive, guys. It's like millions of dollars worth of pots in here. My gosh. There's no rupees in the pots, damn it. Leave us alone.
Every time he comes in here, I'm getting bankrupt.
Yeah, every freaking time. Raph says Mega Man gets my vote. Well, Mega Man might get selected on a future Game of Throne of Games segment. Who knows? Who knows? Kippy says, so you're saying he's a link between worlds?
There you go. That's for you.
He gets a standing ovation by James. So if you get a standing ovation by James, you know that was good. Goodness. And Gingers has just jumped into the chat. Hello, Say. He says, can I break your pot? I don't know.
No, because I paid a lot of money for that pot.
Yes, yeah, there's no rupees in here. Do you know the funny thing is as well, that when you play Ocarina of Time and you're in like Hyrule Castle and you go in that one room where there's like so many pots as there's one guard there. I mean, I know like he says, oh, I'm bored, how about smash a pot? But if he never said that and he just saw like this kid that comes in the green tunic and starts smashing everything, he should just be like, what the hell is going on?
What about those people whose shops you go into or houses you go into? Pots and you break them. What do? They just stand there.
They just stand there and just.
I don't know about you, but if I was there, I'll be there with a broom just going, "You're gonna clean this up, right?
Yeah.
You clean this up.
You break a pot.
Why are you letting them go? Why are you giving them a sword?
You break a pot in someone's house and all of a sudden they just go, "Oh, lovely weather we're having. I just broke some like furniture from your house, mate." It's like, you're not going to say anything? Like, you're not going to tell me to get out of your house? Or that cost me 50 rupees? Give me 50 rupees?
Yeah, so we're just basically just going to let him do his own thing. Just, alright. What's a meanie? What an absolute meanie.
Yes. Electric says a link to the past. That too. A link to the future. I like a link to the present. A link to the present's great. I mean, what?
Well, to be honest, there shouldn't be much need for a link to the future, especially considering how well Breath of the Wild's done. You might as well just stay in the present.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so guys, that is our selections. You have a vote. You have a choice between Sonic the Hedgehog and Link. But now we have. I'm gonna get my timer because now we have a minute to tell you to sweeten you to vote for our characters. So let me get my timer out ready on my phone so I can make sure that it is fair. So James, your 1 minute to try and sweeten the chat to vote for Link starts now.
Well, what else can I say? Link is the hero of time, as I said. He rescues princesses. He goes into fights and he'll come out and he will never give up. He has a variety of objects at his disposal, which makes him the perfect person to rule over a kingdom. And let's face it, always being a knight and rescuing princesses, he finally deserves some recognition to finally be able to rule somewhere. Again, with his cons, he maybe rarely talks, but that's what you want in a leader. Someone who once gets the job done and does not talk about promises that he never keeps. He may keep getting called Zelda, but that's why he's called the Legend as well. The games may seem repetitive, but there's also one of those games that you will come back to years and years and years into the future. You may even get your children to play his games because they're that awesome. So in conclusion, Link is the perfect candidate to become the new king of the thrones of games. I thank you.
Boom, that was just like well under a minute. Good job, man. And apparently Electric says he has 2 CDI games as well. Yes, he does. 2 Philips CDI games, which I need to try out at some point. Ginger says there's James.
I've heard of them.
like the legend of Link, I think, or the Adventures of Link. Goodness gracious. Ginger says there's James, but where's Jessie?
She's on vacation.
Yeah. She'll come.
There's only so much blowing up and blasting away you can only do.
Yay. Okay.
Okay, so, Mr. Andy, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
So, you are now going to explain and why you believe, even though I'm the one that's the best person, why everyone should vote for Sonic the Hedgehog to be your number 1 and your new king of the Game of Thrones. And your time starts, and now.
Well, the throne of games. So come on, Sonic the Hedgehog. He's an iconic video game character. He has brought he's brought happiness. He's brought joy to people's lives back in the day. And he's just so cool. He's just such a cool character. With his old style games and also some of his next gen games as well. Very enjoyable, very fun. And it's great to see that people not only enjoy playing his games, but also get to, the Sonic community as well. It's a great place, for people to interact with other fans and also be able to befriend, because that's how I met many of my friends as well, is through the Sonic community. I think Sonic should be the next king of the throne of games. He's just a downright amazing character. He's so iconic. He rivaled Mario, so that's saying something. He rivaled Mario to be at the top, and just all around great character. Vote for him for the throne of games. It's just so cool. He's way past cool. Yeah, thank you.
There we go, literally on the skin of your teeth of 1 minute. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have our two competitors for the Thrones of Games. Will it be in the blue corner with Mr. Andy, Sonic the Hedgehog? Or will it be in the red corner with Jack of all games and James, Link from The Legend of Zelda? It's not up to us anymore. It's up to you guys. Who you feel should be our new king?
Yes, so the voting poll is now put into the chat. So click on there, guys. Vote away, and at the end of the show, we will find out to see which character will be made as the new king of the Throne of Games. That was bloody hard. That 1 minute. You're such a professional at that.
I got a lot of free time on my hands.
Oh, well, that would explain it. There you go. So, Rav says, something about Sonic. For those who still miss with the Wii U, I'm one of the 5 people in the world who do. I still have my Wii U, so I'm one of those 5 people as well, Rav. Sonic Lost World plays pretty much flawless on it. It does. I enjoy Sonic Lost World. It's a very, very good game. And compared the Wii U version to the PC version side by side, and literally the only difference is the way the colors look. But yeah, no, I need to play Lost World again on the Wii U. Such a good game. Very enjoyable. Jinjos, J10's just jumped into the chat. Jinjos is there as well. Excuse my language. I'm home, which is also hi. Yes, hello, J10. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast, indeed. So, yes, indeed. All good. So there you go, guys. As I say, the poll is now up. Click on that link, vote for either Sonic the Hedgehog or Link for your first king of the Throne of Games. And I think it's now time to play some more music, don't you think?
I think we should absolutely play some more music. Would you like to introduce it this time, or would you like me to?
Yeah, let me just get it all ready to go, and then we will begin. Let's do you, and then let's put you in there. Okay, I think we are good, so fire away, James.
So, for you guys who don't know, we are going to begin the next song, from The Simpsons Hit and Run, which is a fantastic game of mine, the GTA for the children, and we hope you enjoy it as well. This is Long Black Probes from The Simpsons Hit and Run. You are listening to The Tally Ho Show with myself, James.
And me, Andy.
And we hope you enjoy it. So, let's go on to the music. Tally ho!
Super Mario 64, Die Docks, Jolly Rancher Bay. Welcome back, everyone, to the Tally Ho Show. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that going to work? Yeah, there we go. Discord was playing up a little bit, but I think we're back up and running. James, are you live? Hello?
Hello there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and that means the others can hear you as well. Thank goodness. Just didn't seem to work for me there. I was like, no, why? Why do this?
Oh, what a shame. Everyone can hear me. Oh, what a shame. Everyone can hear me again.
No, that's not a shame, of course. Of course it's not. What are you talking about? So yes, that was James's picks of music. So that was Super Mario 64, Jolly Docks / Jolly Roger Bay, and then before that, Simpsons Hit a Run, Long Black Probes, which is actually very catchy tune indeed.
I remember when we were when I was younger, I used to play Hit and Run. It was a case of every time that mission was played, it was a case of pause. They would just turn every sound off apart from that music. Right, let's go. And I'd always wait. I'd always wait till the last minute to complete it, just so that I could go, oh yay, I can do it.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, I love that music.
It's so good. I just need to check something quickly on my end.
Fair enough then. So, we're still live though, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're still live. We're still live indeed.
Okay, I'm sure. So, as Andy has said, for those of you who just joined us, welcome to the Tally Ho Show with myself, James, and with my best friend, Andy.
Aww.
If you've just joined us, welcome, and I hope you are enjoying yourself on this fine Sunday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are around the world.
Yeah, you call me your best friend. I feel touched. I feel very touched by the feels right now. My goodness, I'm about to tear up.
Okay.
Hey, come on. Jesus. All right, fine. Whatever then. Forget I said that. Anyway.
You love me, really.
Yes, I do. Anyway, moving on. So we have another topic. We have another gaming topic. And this is James's topic. By the way, guys, anyone that's listening into the show live right now, you can send in a topic. We can do a listener topic for the next segment. If you want to put in the topic, we do have one with one topic so far. But if you want to put in a topic right now, please feel free to just send me a whisper with my name being the British Andy, and just any gaming specific topic, and whichever one we pick, we'll talk about on the show. So all the hype on that. And Edge says breaks in through the door. Yes, here we go. Edge is now in the chat, so we're gonna have to end the show now. Okay, bye guys.
Yep, yep.
Joking. Love you, Edge. Okay, so James, it's your turn. It's your gaming topic this time. What topic have you got for this week?
Well, my gaming topic involves actually something I've read in the news about virtual reality is now being used a lot more in the gaming facility, with more and more gamers and companies now reverting their games onto virtual reality. So my question really is virtual reality just a phase we're currently going through at the moment, or do you think we're on the cusp of a gaming revolution?
Gaming revolution?
So I will open up the floor now. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. But let's start off with you, Andy. What do you think about virtual reality? Have you played it? What are your thoughts on it?
I have actually played VR. I played it back in 2016. There is a recording stream of me playing VR on the channel, so if you want to watch that, please feel free to. Yeah, it's actually, a lot of people are worried because it's like, oh gosh, VR gaming, it's going to kill the gaming industry and stuff. There's games on there. I mean, I played demos, but they're actually really, really fun. Really, really fun. There's do you remember the old Audio Surf game on Steam, James?
Yeah, I remember those.
Where you get to pick any song, and then it just makes it into a little fun little game where you have to hit coloured blocks with your spaceship. There's something similar to that, only you have two shields. One is a blue shield, one is an orange shield, and your object is to hit the coloured balls. The blue and orange balls in time with the music. And if you you then all of a sudden get this purple ball, and in order to get a purple shield, you have to connect the orange and blue shield together to make purple. And it's you put it on hard mode, my goodness, you get yourself a workout. You get yourself a workout on that. It's hilarious. There's also another game where, I forget the name of it, but you're pretty much, the moral of the story is you went for an interview for a job. and you're so worried that you don't know if you'll get the job or not, that you break into the office, and your job is to go into the president's office. You break into the work building. You have to go to the president's office to find your CV/resume and stamp accepted. Now, bear in mind, you think that's simple. There's actually killer robots in that building as well, and your objective is to try and sneak past them. And you have like a little portal gun, which you have to shoot in order to keep moving and progressing. And you pick up objects like scissors, knives, in order to throw at the robots to kill them and stuff. You could pick up the robots when they're dead and throw them. It's like so fun. And Fruit Ninja VR. That's like, so good. So good. Like, you have like 2 samurai swords, and the graphics look decent enough that you think it looks like you're actually holding swords. That's how good the graphics are. And that works tremendously well too. So I mean, I would love to. I want to get myself a VR headset, and I really want to play like Fruit Ninja VR. That'll be so good. And there's another game as well where you have guns and you're shooting alien spaceships. And what you can do is like you have the guns, but you can also change either both your guns or one of your guns into shields. And in order to do that, you have to put your hand back to your back, press the trigger, flip back. It turns into a shield or a gun. And I'm just like, that's freaking amazing. So, all in all, I'd say VR, is this going to be... I'd probably say it's happening, and it's amazing to see. I don't think it's going to like, explode with, like, everyone getting a VR headset. Not right now, at least. I'd say maybe in the next 5 or so years, VR gaming is going to skyrocket, for sure.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think there's definitely a future that's going to happen with VR, and I think it's going to come definitely during our lifetime. My thing, though, I had an idea, was I'd love to see VR actually going into, say, not just like the workplace, but like the gym, for example. Because I don't know about you, but I would love if I went to a gym and there was a VR headset that you could put on your, like, in front of your eyes, go on like a treadmill, and then next thing you know, you are in Green Hill Zone. And you're running alongside Sonic. Well, the music is playing. When the music is playing in your head, it sounds ridiculous. But I don't know about you, but that would definitely go in there at least 3 times a day.
That'll be great. And you just see Sonic running, and you're just like, "Come on, step it up!" You're like, "You little blue," and you're just like speeding up.
I'm gonna try to outrun you.
You just speed yourself up just so you can try and catch up to Sonic. Oh gosh! And then you just. A lot more fit. Yeah, it would actually. That's not bad. I mean, maybe in the future that might happen. We might get virtual reality headsets in the gym. So it's like if you want to go to Green Hill Zone, or if you want to go for a walk along the countryside, just going for a nice leisurely stroll. And then, when actually you're at the gym, I mean, it's like, it'll be nice. And it'll make you keep, like, maybe going, because your brain's thinking you're running outside when really you're in a gym. So, I mean, I could see that happening.
Although Shelby saying Sonic Dreams collection in VR. If it's the Dreams one I'm thinking of,
yes.
No, that's kind of scarred me for life. So, okay, thanks.
Yes, Shelby says more full-length VR games. Yes, I would love to see that. A Sonic Dreams collection. Let me think about that. No. No, please. I haven't played it. I've seen playthroughs of it, but my God, that's just terrible. So terrible.
Electric Boogaloo says Crash Bandicoot VR, which I can see would be brilliant, but there's one downside I can see though, and that's the spinning. Does that mean you, as a body, have got to spin around, because that will probably throw you up and probably make you sick halfway through.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I think maybe if they did a Crash Bandicoot VR, it would be on the PSVR, and I'm sure you could just use a controller. But I think, if you don't spin, I think if you press the spin jar and then you spin, your head's going to be completely screwed. It's like, goodness.
Sonic 06 VR, please.
No.
I'm not going to lie, but if it... No. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Fix it.
Oh, Fix it. Yeah, good point.
Then, perhaps, I think it would probably work.
If they give it, apparently someone did got Sonic 06 and made it into a PC mod and made it a little bit better. So I mean, If they can do that, maybe a Sonic 06 VR might be good. Just fix the damn game before you do that. Unless of course they'd be like, we'll give them the full Sonic 06 experience. We're not going to fix anything. We're just going to make it into a VR game. You keep the bugs, you keep the glitches. Enjoy. And I'll just be like, I'm going to throw up because of everything going on.
And in that night, Sonic Team headquarters surprisingly had a fire.
Pretty much. Oh god, no. You know what would happen, right? Oh no. What? Sonic 06 VR, the ending.
Oh
no, I'm not spoiling it if anyone's played it, but no, I just realised even if you fix the game, hell no. I don't want that in my life.
Surely right at the beginning of the game you can have there is a scene that may cause unpleasantness.
Yes.
You want to skip it. Yes.
Yes. Frantically, furiously pressing yes to not see that scene.
Technically though, for those of you who have a big spoiler, if he does, and technically Sonic was dead, so he didn't actually get to see it.
No, I know, but you could, Sonic opens his eyes when it happens. It's like, oh dear God, shiver. Goodness. Oh dang, someone beat me. Sonic 06 VR. Gravity Rush VR needs to happen. Electric says, and Kippy says, if you die in Crash Bandicoot VR, does that mean you need to scream "whoa" in Crash's voice? Yes, you do. You have to actually go "whoa" in order, because it has to. You need that full experience. You need the full experience when you're playing Crash Bandicoot VR. Has to happen, 100%.
Doesn't he? When he dies, doesn't he play that big giant Australian sort of musical instrument?
Oh, wow. Oh yeah. What? Oh bloody hell! What was the name of that thing? Damn it! We had a game fan in here. He was Australian. Didgeridoo. That's a didgeridoo. There you go. We got it. We got it. Playing with you.
You have to play it just to get yourself back on the phone.
Oh god, jeez. It's like, in order to get back alive and get re-energized, you have to play with your didgeridoo. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, let's move that subject very quickly.
Moving on. This is going to be an explicit podcast now, maybe.
Hey, I got the beeps.
You do indeed. J10 says Sonic 06 in VR, ending in VR, get shotgun. Yeah, pretty much. Raffles says, how about F-Zero VR or Wave Race VR? Well, we do, in Japan, they do have a Mario Kart VR arcade game.
I saw that.
And it looks fantastic. Like, I love the fact that you're in a cart and it moves when you're moving. If you bump into someone, the cart shakes. It's like, that's so good. Good.
We are starting a GoFundMe page and we're bringing that to the UK.
Bring it to frickin' North America, dang it. I want to play it. But
hey, UK first.
No. No, hey, come on now. Canada first. Come on now. Canada needs some love here. But I would love to go to Japan just to try that out. That would just be amazing. Like, seeing, because I think it is in, like, there's a lot of, like, VR arcade games in Japan. And they actually they look amazing. They look really good. I think, like, we're going to start off with, like, console gaming, VR games. And then I think we're slowly also developing, because I don't know. What do you think, James? Do you think, like, console VR gaming will be first? Or do you think arcade VR gaming will come first?
I think consoles probably first before they move it on to...
Well, I mean... I shouldn't have said that because we have PSVR, for goodness sake. Yeah, so...
Yeah, but I definitely think... I think out of the two, it's probably going to be the console will probably take the more priority over the arcades easily.
Yeah.
I just read... someone just mentioned it on there, and it's reminded me of something. There is one game that's coming out next year, I think, or this year, and the potential for it to be put into VR, and that is Ace Combat.
Ooh...
And I've just realised that is probably one of the perfect games to have in VR. For those of you guys who don't know it, Ace Combat was it still is actually, is a air combat simulation game created by Bandai Namco and Project Aces. Oh my god, that is the best game.
Yes.
Ace Combat Zero was one of the best games I've ever played in my life. And I think they've just said, they bring it out next year. They said, by the way, there's a chance of us putting it onto VR. And they're going, I need VR now. I need VR. I want to be inside that cockpit when I'm flying.
As you can tell, James is a massive Ace Combat nerd.
Hey, I'm a nerd. I know what I like.
Exactly. MR says, hey Andy. Hey MR, how you doing? Welcome to the podcast, good lady. Tally-ho to you. And Electric says, I want VR 1992 Air Combat.
See, more Air Combat and Ace Combat. We unite together.
Oh my gosh. Would you love to see an arcade version of Afterburner in VR? That would be awesome.
That would make your head spin, but my god, yeah, that would be pretty good.
That would be good. Here's a question, and this is for people live in the chat as well, and also people in the podcast. You can always, if there is a way to leave comments and stuff when you're listening to the recording, feel free to leave a comment. Do you think Nintendo will jump on the VR bandwagon in the future? What do you think, James?
Nintendo.
Come on, you think
yeah.
I mean, because I know we have Mario Kart Arcade, which is great, but for consoles, I would love to see a Star Fox VR game. That would be my hype. You're a freaking Ace Combat nerd. I'm a freaking Star Fox nerd. So it just has to happen. Being in the R-Wing, hell yeah, that's what I want.
Although I'll tell you what VR I'd love to see as well, and that is Super Smash Brothers in VR.
That would be interesting to see.
That would be very interesting because if you get knocked out, does that mean you just stand still or you see your body just fly, or do you actually fly off with it?
I think maybe you would just see your body fly off and get exploded into deep space. That would be interesting to see, like an esports, Smash Brothers esports VR. Holy crud. I could just see the competitors just like... That'd be so weird. That would be weird, actually. MR says VR doesn't seem like it's Nintendo's type of thing. I mean, yeah, you're right on that. I mean, it probably Nintendo wouldn't go down that route, but it would be interesting to see, like, if they decide to go down the VR route, like how would it work out? That's the thing. How would it work out?
To be honest, I wouldn't throw them out of the game of having VR because they were people bring out motion controls before PlayStation or Microsoft even decided to go for it. They had the Wii U's and all that stuff, and that was before they started bringing out the Xbox Kinect and the PlayStation camera. So
it's true.
I wouldn't be. I'd love to see Nintendo do it, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually went through it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I say, if you say you did the motion controls and. That was good. I mean, like, when you added the Motion Plus as well, it worked. It worked really well. So, yeah, seeing Nintendo do that before, like, when you say the Kinect came out and, the Play and all the other things. Yeah, I mean, like, it could be a route they might take, but you just don't know with Nintendo. That's the thing. If it does, it'll probably... I won't be surprised if it gives, like, if it might unleash a bit of backlash, but with some of the fans. But I mean, it's sometimes in industries you have to take risky, bold moves in order to hopefully progress and make more profit. So I mean, they may do it, they may not. Just have to wait and see. FD says, can you do a topic about the Injo brothers? Maybe we might do, probably not, because might have to look into that a little bit more, FD. But we could definitely do that maybe in a future show. Send me a whisper or a DM on Discord, and I'll make sure to look into that for you, buddy. MR says, oh sorry, what are you gonna say, James?
Sorry, mate. Elizabeth Boogaloo says, James, have you seen what the original arcade Air Combat? I have. And I think I remember seeing it ages ago. But I remember the actual arcade one. That was old, really old. I think I'm talking about the right one. But yeah, I remember. I actually remember there was a little motion one as well that it just like basically turned around, and when you, I don't know if it was Air Combat, but another one. But it actually, when you did like spin, it actually turned the whole thing around.
Oh gosh.
So I think you need a big stomach for that one. But
yeah, or just don't eat anything before you go on the game.
Yeah, definitely. Right. So, in answer to my question, mate, do you believe that this is just a phase that we're currently going through in gaming, or do you think we're on the cusp of a gaming revolution for VR?
I I think we're on a gaming revolution, to be perfectly honest. I mean, also, I'd just say, jumping into like the Nintendo stuff as well for VR. Kippy says Nintendo would jump on VR 10 years later like they do with everything else, in before Mario Kart 9 has VR. Wouldn't be surprised if that does happen. Like 10 years down the line, Nintendo's like, we introduced VR. And everyone's like, but everyone else has just done VR. But still, pretty hype if they do. And MR says Star Fox would be great for VR, but I have trouble thinking of another Nintendo game it'd be good for. Yeah, I mean, maybe because Nintendo does arcade games, maybe we might see a Star Fox arcade VR game. I mean, if they did that, take my money. That would be the only arcade machine that I would play, because I can freaking like do a freaking barrel roll. I'd be like, I'm literally doing a barrel roll in an R-Wing. Heck yes. It's like, and then blast like Star Wolf into deep space. It'd be just amazing. Amazing indeed.
Or have two of them side by side and get you to fight one in a dogfight.
Yes, yeah, indeed. Raph also says, a few years ago I found this Mega Man FPS someone made, 8-bit graphics or whatever, but it's the first person. That'd be neat for VR. That would be. I mean, if maybe someone might jump on that and might make it a VR mod on it. And we have also Malkari and Pikachu that just jumped in. Tally ho to you fine ladies. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. Hopefully you're having a great time. Ginger says, I want a VR game where I can touch anime boobs. God.
Ginger, yes. There is a place for that. It's called porn.
Yes, pretty much. I mean, are we on a spec of a gaming revolution? Well, yeah, if we could touch anime boobs, yes, we are. We're on a gaming revolution. Anyway, no. Being serious. Are we on a spec of a gaming revolution for VR? Yes, I think it's slowly getting popular, slowly getting there. I think maybe once prices for VR headsets goes down quite a bit, then it will be very, very popular. And I'd say give it 5 or so years where we'll see a lot of people having a VR headset, maybe a HTC Vive, maybe an Oculus Rift for playing PC games, maybe a PSVR, maybe Xbox's own VR headset, because I think they're going to be getting one soon. As what I recall, but I'd say maybe give it 5 or so years. We'll definitely be seeing some a gaming revolution for virtual reality. What about you, James?
Yeah, exactly the same. I think we are at the starting point. I think we're on the starting point of where we're going to be. Basically, with VR, I think. Give a couple of more years' time, and like you said, with the prices decrease on VR, every person will have one in their homes, I think. Easily.
Yeah. I really want to get a PSVR. That'll be the first headset I want to get. Well, I'm torn between Vive because there's a game called VR Chat, which looks amazing. If you like dank memes, you'll like VR Chat. And, that I want to play. But I also want to get the PSVR, mainly because of Resident Evil 7. Because that game for VR looks actually freaking good. Like, I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, I would love to get that game and play it for VR. It'd be all the hype indeed.
Definitely. Right, I think we've talked enough about our face. I believe played, especially because one of them is mine, and I absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Let me just try and get... So we're going to be playing one song from James and one song from myself. I'm just getting James's song in because we have that up and running. Indeed. Also, I forgot. Ginger says he wants British Andy VR. Want to watch British Andy VR? Really? Who the hell...
It's just going to be cups of tea being drank all day.
Yeah, it's just gonna pretty much. It's like you're in my apartment, and we're just like sipping tea and talking about how great the weather is or how crap it is. If you want to buy that, buy my game, British Andy VR, coming soon to Steam.
Just Britishness in general, though. Just standing outside with a cup of tea, looking at the rain, going, "It's a bit ready, see?"
Exactly.
And depending on how many drinks of tea is levering up.
Kippy says, I am part of Tandy VR. It's called a BA mug. Yes, that is true. Goodness. Electra says, I want to get a PSVR someday when I have room. Yeah, no, I know. And hopefully when the prices go down a bit. Okay, anyway, it's now time to begin with our music bit. And then we're going to go on to the final topic. And then we're going to find out who has won the first first battle of Frona Games. And yeah, as I say, guys, if you have a gaming topic that you want us to talk about, send me a whisper right now. We've only got one whisper so far, so send us a whisper and let us know what any specific gaming topic you want us to talk about. It could be anything at all. And FD says about that Injo Bros, there's a meme about Jinjoss and his multiple accounts. Well, maybe we'll have to get Jinjoss on the show one day, and then we'll have to talk to him about that. So that could happen. That could happen. Who knows? Anyway, guys.
Saying about, don't forget, in British Man VR, I break in through everything. Yes, we need a downloadable content of whoop whoop. There's the police.
There's the police. Goodness gracious. Alright guys, so yeah, we're going to kick off with some more music, so this will be a perfect time to you to get some beverages, snacks, maybe a cup of tea, and as I say, thank you all so much for tuning in to this pilot episode while you're listening to this live on the podcast. It's the Tally Ho Show with me, Andy.
And with me, James.
And we will be back in just a little bit.
know what you're starting. But you sure we got the clue how that this we go. Don't you know? No more art. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy weather's go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. Think you got your game planned out. Do it, get 'em 2 steps ahead, yeah. So step into my way, stand out. It's a trap, one more step, and you're dead. Why just to be the second I go with the sky? But now lightning's like your last result. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries as your last dream seems to deserve. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time. Better think about your game. Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend? You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. I'm coming for you. My game's always so fast, so fine. You're spanning, but the net you didn't catch it in time.
And we are back. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the show. We're coming up to the last part now. We played a little extra song for you there. So what we had on for that music batch was from Persona 5, Last Surprise, because you totally didn't see that coming, right? I hope not. Before that, from Tekken 5, my choice of track, it was Snow Castle, and then before that, James's track, Sonic Generations, Sky Sanctuary, Act 1. Good tune there indeed, sir.
And good tune for you as well, sir. But please never make that title joke again for me. Thank you very much.
What was that? Sorry.
Please never make that joke again. No.
Oh, okay. Hey, come on. People never saw it coming, and in the lyrics it says they never see it coming. So of course I had to make that joke. Whereas I can't. There's only one thing that I have for this, and it's like, you know, like what happened. This is a good little jingle for this. Like, what happens when people didn't see it coming when I played an extra song on the show? There you go. Have that.
Of course you would.
Yes, of course I would. Edge says revokes British man's persona permits. Come on, Edge. Cut me some slack, bro. Cut me some slack. It came and it went. Goodness gracious.
Edgehead has some idea, and he has some idea of what we're thinking.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, this is now the final part. This is so what we're going to be doing is for future shows, if you want to send in a gaming topic for us to talk about, you would have to send it to us via email. You can send that to me to thbritishandy@gmail.com. But because this is a pilot episode and this is very improv-y, we have asked people in the chat to send us a topic, and we have picked one. We have picked a topic, and it was from Ginjos. So what was that topic, James?
The topic was about Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch and how we feel about it.
Indeed.
What do you think then, Andy?
So, we've heard rumors going on that apparently, the Pokemon Company is thinking about doing playing Pokemon on the Switch. So, I think this is going to be a very, very good idea. Because you can play. Because we have had adventure Pokemon games on home consoles, but it doesn't have that exact same feel to it as like a handheld adventure Pokemon game. With Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD. They're adventure games, but they didn't really have that feel to going across the land and collecting badges and trying to become the Pokemon Master. It actually had a story to it, which was good. I actually enjoyed those games. But having an actual full Pokemon game on home console, which can be used as a handheld, I'm hyped. I'm looking forward to this. I want info. I just want more details. I want to see images. I want to see an announcement intro. I just want to see how it will work.
I have heard some rumors about it, actually, that because they're going to move on to the Switch, what they're potentially is getting rid of the whole turn-based system. So it'll be basically you'll be playing much asking for the Pokemon, you'll be using their moves at a time that suits you instead of having to wait their turn and then the next turn, which I think is going to be I'm really looking forward to that, because if some people here actually remember the anime, that's what they sort of used to do. So it'll be quite interesting how they actually do that, and I think that is going to really help. That will actually make it just a bit more special, really.
Yeah. So it's sorry, after you.
Hopefully, though, they get rid of just the 4 moves, because those are really annoying me.
I think, maybe adding extra moves would be good. That would be awesome. But having an entirely different, as I say, Ginjos says apparently they might be changing the battle system. So as opposed to be picking a move and then waiting, and then all of a sudden you have to wait for your other opponent to attack. So it's you attack, they attack, next move. So actually to see something happens when a Pokemon attacks, and then you can be what are you going to do about it, and how are you going to maybe defend yourself or something.
It's even better as well, because you won't get the whole thing. Your enemy's Pokemon is asleep. You use tackle. You missed. How did you miss? He was asleep. He's not even moving.
Don't you just love it when that happens?
I actually want to see a YouTube clip or something that proves how the hell that even works.
It's Pokemon's asleep. And even if your Pokemon has great accuracy in order to attack other opponents' Pokemon, and it still bloody misses, they'll just be you just bang your head on the desk multiple times thinking, what the hell's going on?
It just makes me think, though, when the Pokemon's going in, and I'm going to close my eyes for this. You missed.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't use you.
It's I gave you one job, one chance, you had one job, and you blew it.
You had one job to shine, and you missed while he was... You are going back in the Pokeball.
Yeah. It's you are going into Bill's PC, never to be seen the day of light again.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious me. Ginger says, ask Professor Kippy. Okay, we'll speak with Professor Kippy. Maybe he has some insight on the battle system and all the other fun stuff of knowing why Pokemon can't tackle other Pokemon when they're asleep.
Maybe
Goodness.
he will have the answers.
He may have the answers. He may do indeed. But yeah, no, definitely. I'm looking forward to this. I just really want to get some more information on it. I mean, I haven't really played a lot of Pokemon games in the recent years. The last Pokemon game I played was, I'm going to do this again. Like, shock horror. The last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Soul Silver. And that was like back in like freaking 7 to 8 years ago.
That long?
Yes, that long. Black and White and Black and White 2 came out. Didn't really get to play them. I've been so busy with life. I've just been so busy with things. I never really got the chance to, play more Pokemon games. I wanted to play X and Y, but again, never got the time. So, but I want to get Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. I want to get back into playing some Pokemon. And I really, after watching the Pokemon movie when it came out in theaters in November, it's given me a new lease of life of playing Pokemon. That is for dang sure.
I've actually been getting every single game that's been coming out, apart from X and Y and Black and White 2. The only two Pokemon games I've not got, but I've played every single one, and I've normally just transferred the Pokemon across that I think was worthy to the game. I've actually still got a level 100 Rayquaza from the original Ruby and Sapphire currently on my Sun and Moon.
That's so good. Oh my gosh. Also, hello to XCQ. Hopefully I've got your name right. If I haven't, apologize. But tally ho to you. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. It says, hi, just joined. What are you doing on this channel? We are doing a live podcast happening right now on Twitch. You can also download this podcast as well once it becomes available. XCQ. Oh, okay, XCQ. There you go. See, I knew I'd get it wrong. I always get names wrong. It's because I'm such a pro with that. Thank you, FD.
That's why I let you go first.
Yes. Okay, next time someone comes in the chat that's new, you do it. I want to see you fail.
I hope they got. I really hope they got an easy name.
Oh, if they do, then dang it. Karma, yo. Execute. Oh, okay. FD screwed me over. Never mind. I think it was XCQ. But no, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, we're doing a live podcast, but we also play like many things on the channel too. So it's a variety channel. But for today, we're doing the Tally Ho Show. This is the pilot episode, and we're just discussing about Pokemon on the Switch. Guys, what do you think about it? Answers in the chat. If you want to bring in your suggestions or on this opinion, do you think Pokemon on the Switch is good? Maybe not. What do you think? But yeah, no. As I say, watching the new Pokemon movie has given me a new lease of life of playing Pokemon games. Just the adventure style games. Like the other games, like I'm playing a lot of Pokken Tournament on the Wii U, and I really want to get that on the Switch, which is so good. It's one of my new fighting games, one of my favorite fighting games now, without a doubt.
I really want to get that. Well, eventually when I do get myself a Switch, but that's one of the main games I want. Pokken Tournament, because it looks amazing.
Oh, dude, when you fly over, we will play it. We will play it. And you will love it. You will love it to bits. It is so good. So good. Like, I can't get enough of that game. And Charizard's my boy. Charizard's my boy in there. So, gotta play as the Charizard, yo. Gotta play as the Charizard. Get him with the seismic toss. Freaking great.
I do love Charizard.
Yes.
Well, Charmander just in general, he is my favourite Pokemon. Oh wait, Charmander's soft as well.
Charmander's cute. Edge says, pours water on Charizard. Yes, because apparently Edge doesn't like Charizard.
Well, Edge, you're wrong.
There you go. See, someone else who likes Charizard. Thank goodness for that.
Although one thing that does annoy me about Charizard, he's not classed as a dragon type, which is kind of annoying because he looks like a dragon, fights like a dragon, but he's not. No, he's just fire and fly. That's all he is. Fire and fly. Like, no. Yes. Where's the dragon? J10ADN says, I like Charizard also. Yes. My peeps. My Charizard peeps. The Charizard Brigade, boys. Yeah, it's all good. Electra says, I missed my copy of Pokemon Blue. Yeah, I mean, playing the original Pokemon games on the handhelds were a lot of fun. You can get them now on the 3DS. You can get pretty much, I think, all of the Pokemon games on the DS, 3DS now. Because you can play, like, the original Red, Blue, Gold, Silver on there.
I believe.
I don't think you get Ruby and Sapphire on there yet, but yeah.
Well,
definitely,
because you got Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire on there. So I think maybe that's why they make it say like every single Pokemon game is now on there because of the remake versions of the games. So,
that makes sense. Okay, I thought the original Ruby and Sapphire. That's what.
That would be nice to see. It would be great if they do that on the Virtual Console. If they bring Ruby and Sapphire on there, that would be amazing. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, no, I like to say. The one thing I would like to know as well is like, because you have Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and you said that you have like Rayquaza, which you've had all the way from like Ruby and Sapphire.
The original Ruby and Sapphire, yeah.
Would it be? How would they do that with the Pokemon Bank on Switch? Will you be able to transfer all your Pokemon from all the Pokemon games onto the new Pokemon game on Switch? That's something. I hope they do.
I hope so as well, because I'd love to see my Rayquaza actually on the big screen as well. You're my boy. You've been with me for ages.
Rayquaza's my boy. It'll be funny. It's just like you're just starting up the game, and then like you get like a level 100 Rayquaza, and you go to the first gym. It's like, haha, face me with my water type Pokemon. Go like Meryl. Ha, what have you got? Level 100 Rayquaza comes out.
Yeah.
Well, crap.
Yeah, just that point. Yeah, just sat there, just bring him straight out. Okay, so you're gonna give me the badge? No, all we have to do this the hard way.
You know, it'd be funny if you could customize your Pokemon with like, accessories and stuff. You could make your Rayquaza look badass and put like sunglasses and a hat on his head or something like that.
Sunglasses and a hat, and just like a big cape in the back as well, just to go, yep, you're about to die. So, I don't know, but
yeah, just forfeit because you're gonna lose anyway.
Yeah.
Ginger says Charmander best starter, agreed. And Pikachu says every team needs a Charizard and an Alakazam. You need a good fire type / flight type, and you need a good psychic type. And I agree, Alakazam is a good psychic type, definitely, without a doubt.
I've never really used Alakazam, mostly because I never found anyone to trade it with.
I use it because I captured an Abra because I know how when you play the original they're so picky to get because they always teleport all over the bloody place, which is so annoying. But then when you get
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say when you get one, it's such an achievement because like yes, I finally got it. Now I can have Alakazam, Kadabra, and Alakazam. Yes.
You see, every time I try to do it, I always try and go. Every time I throw a Pokeball, it always breaks off and then runs for it. But first time I did that, I thought, let's go. Let's put him to sleep. Abra is asleep. Abra, use teleport. What? Oh!
Because he's a psychic type. He might be asleep, but he's still awake in his head.
Just there going, Mom, I think my game's broken.
It's like freaking Pokemon that was asleep, and he still teleported away. I hate my life.
The dogs in Gold and Silver were the worst.
Oh my god, yeah. You had to try and go around all of the region just to find them, and then when you do, it's a bloody nuisance to try and capture them.
Yeah.
I never even captured them in like the original or in Soul Silver. It's like
I caught one in Silver, but that was just pure luck because I was trying to press like an Ultra Ball, a Master Ball, accidentally switched and got an Ultra Ball instead, so a Great Ball instead of an Ultra Ball, and I went, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I think I did. Stay, damn it, stay. Okay, lads, I'm not complaining what just happened. I'm just saying it happened.
I captured it with a Great Ball.
Yeah, guys, let's just move on.
Hold your applause, please. Hold your applause. No, I mean if you capture with a Pokeball, then that's freaking skills. Like without attacking it.
Catching Mewtwo with a Pokeball, that's a skill.
Oh my god, yeah, if you do that, bloody hell, I tip my hat off to you, for goodness sake. My goodness. Electric says, I have Yellow now, been playing it on the Super Game Boy as of late. Nice, still have lots of memories of Blue though. Yeah, I used to play Blue. Blue was my favourite, because Blue's my favourite colour. So of course I had to pick Blue. Felt weird. Played Blue, picked a fire type, Charmander's blue. It's like, this is a blue Charizard. What the hell's going on? It's crazy. When you play it on like the, I think the Game Boy Color. Because I know it changes. If you play it on a specific handheld, it stays as like the color blue. But if you play it on like say on the N64 when you play Pokemon Stadium, then it just like the whole game just changes colors in every like location you go to, which is very, very weird, but still nice nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely.
J10 says if it obeys, that is. Yes, that's true. Yeah, you have a level 100 Rayquaza, and you're going to the first gym, and you can't, you can't use him because he won't obey you because you need all the badges. So that's one thing.
Maybe, but technically, they normally attack. They normally just do another move as well. Sometimes they might do another move you don't pick. Which, if all my moves are just attack anyway, then just gonna attack and win anyway.
True. Yep. So it is true. Asmodan, who's just jumped in. Hello, sir. Tally ho to you. Welcome to the podcast. No Squirtle, best starter, Skull Bash OP. Oh, so we have a Squirtle fan here.
Ooh, Squirtle fan. Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, Squirtle Blastoise is pretty badass. He is pretty badass indeed. So, Electra says, Edge says, because this is the reason why Edge doesn't like Charizard. Charizard ruined the only chance to get rid of Scrub Catch'em. So pretty much Charizard screwed Ash Ketchum to winning to become a Pokemon Master. That's why he doesn't like him. I mean, that's totally understandable. We respect your opinion on that, Edge. We do. Here at the Tally Ho Show, we always respect everyone's opinions. So, it's understandable.
You might be wrong, but we respect your opinion.
Yeah. That's a little catchphrase. You might be wrong, but we respect it nonetheless. No, we're joking. Everyone's opinions is correct. Everyone, we're all here to have fun. That's the main thing. Lecture says he's called Ash Catcher because Ash catches them. Yes. Another standing ovation. Congratulations, Electric. Pikachu's just posted like a Mewtwo emote. That's hype on that. FD says, could I post a link of a suggestion you should do next stream? Send me a whisper on that, FD. Send me a whisper on that, and we'll make sure to have a look at it, and we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it for sure. We'll probably do it on like a future show. That's for dang sure. Lecture says, unless you play it on the Super Game Boy, he's proper red. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Super Game Boy. If you play blue, he's proper blue. Yeah, that's it. And if you play yellow, then he's proper yellow, mate.
You remember all the hype in Sun and Moon came out when Red showed up?
I don't know this.
There was so much hype when it was confirmed that Red was returning for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and everyone was just like, "Oh my god, he's gonna turn up!"
See, because I haven't really played Sun or Moon like the original, so but I mean that's hype. I mean if Red returns, this is why I need to get back into Pokemon for goodness sake. So I'm gonna play Pokemon Ultra Sun, and then I'm gonna try and get into playing all the other Pokemon games so that I can get up to date with everything. Because there's some Pokemon on there I look now and I go, what? Who's that? So I need to get back on the Pokemon bandwagon. It's been too long. It really has been too long. I feel so bad. I feel filthy. I blame my busy lifestyle for not being able to play more Pokemon, but I will. This year is going to be different, for sure. So, and Ginger says Pikachu will destroy Squirtle. Yes. I mean, if that happens, Pikachu destroying Squirtle, that'll be pretty shocking.
Done.
What? Are you going?
Yeah, I'm done now. That was it. That was the last one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I just like making terrible puns. It's how I roll. Goodness.
Yep, you're definitely British.
Yes, indeed. Asmodan says, always choose Squirtle as a kid, and even speedrunners choose Squirtle, so obviously more powerful than the others. That is true. Yes, indeed. Ginger says, want to hear a joke? Oh, yes. Okay. Give us a joke before we get on to the next segment. So to end this off, we're going to go to a conclusion. So, James, Pokemon on the Switch. How do you think it's going to be, and are you looking forward to it?
If they make it correctly, and they take their time with it, I think potentially you might be looking at maybe a bestseller.
I agree.
I think that's how it's going to go.
No, I agree. If it goes well, and let's say the battle mechanics, let's say if they're changing up the battle mechanics, and if it works really well, plays really well, and everything just goes great with the style of it being played on the Switch, and also having the opportunity to play it on a home console and as a handheld. If Nintendo and the Pokemon Company do it right, which I'm sure they will, they're going to put a lot of time and dedication into it. Yeah, definitely bestseller. I'm going to pre-order it for sure. That's the dang show. That's going to be a pre-order 100%. So,
I think so as well.
Jinjos has our joke. Would you like to read it, James?
Why can't Pikachu go in the shower? because he will peek at you. Funny.
Yes.
Bye.
Oh, goodness. There you go. We should make that into a little jingle. So if there's a bad joke, we should just go bye. Done. Out, gone, out the door. I'm done for today. Raph says Pokemon juniors don't have souls, Silver. Oh, God. Raph. My goodness, man. Oh, gosh. Pikachu says, does that mean a Pikachu will pook at you? Oh, gosh. I mean, maybe Pikachu. Who knows? FD says it was Korean Andy. That would be lit. Well, you never know. There might be someone there called Andy. There might be multiple Andys all over the world. So.
Oh God, there's multiple
Andys everywhere. It's beautiful. Trying to make an official Andy convention where only Andys are only allowed to join in.
The Latino Andy, the Korean Andy, the British Andy, the
German
Andy,
Andy, the French Andy, yes.
Right,
All of the Andys.
Anybody who's listening, make up a GoFundMe page. We need an Andy convention.
There you go. Great. AndyCon. There you go. AndyCon. It's gonna happen. Probably 2025. We'll get.
You heard it here, folks.
Sounds like a very egocentric convention, as Madan says. Yes, it is. Who knows? It might happen in the future. Anyway, it's time. We've had our discussions. Thank you so much, Jinjos, for that topic. As I say, guys, if you would like to have your gaming topic be discussed about on the show, you can send us an email. Send us an email to thebritishandy@gmail.com and just send it to our way. We'll have a look, and you may have your discussions be talked about on the show. Now it's time to begin our final segment.
And it's a very important one as well.
And what is this segment that we are doing right now whilst the music is being played in the background, James?
It is the Throne of Games. Who is the winner?
So, for people that are new, that just jumped in, that don't know anything about this, that just came in live, James, what is the Throne of Games?
The Throne of Games is a annual event that we're going to be doing every stream, where we will have two competitors from anywhere on the gaming universe, and we'll pit them to the fight against one another, where the winner will become, are you king or queen of the Throne of Games?
Yes.
Tonight's competitors in the blue corner, representing Mr. Andy, was Sonic the Hedgehog. In the red corner, being represented by myself, was Link from The Legend of Zelda. You guys have been voting about who you think should be our champion and our new king. And in fact, actually, our first king, I might add.
Yes,
so,
our first king indeed.
It all comes down to this moment.
Yes. FD and Jinjo says AndyCon 2020. Yes, maybe that'll happen. So, Link says, Jinjo says, fucker. Apparently that's the Jinjo's putting in that word is apparently the new name for Link for a lot of Twitch streamers. They just like to put that in. Okay, anyway, it's now time to just find out who is the winner and who is the first king of the Throne of Games for Season 1, Week 1. The winner will be putting his throne on his title and his throne on the line for the next contestant or the next warrior for Week 2 for the Throne of Games. The question is, who is our new king? James, drum roll, please. There you go. Well, we'll make sure to get a drum roll on as a little jingle. But thank you very much, James, for that. The winner is... Oh! It's a freaking tie!
No!
It's a freaking tie for free! You're kidding me, son. All right, we got some... We got some... So, James, what do you want to do? Because we have new people in the chat. Do you want us to post a link to them? Or shall we just flip a coin? What do you think?
I think...
We should. Why don't we give it a minute? We'll have other people vote. And then, at the end of that minute, we'll see who has the most votes.
Yep. Tell you what, let's add... If everyone can listen in right now, why don't you get yourself over to... Can you actually restart it, by any chance?
I mean, we could restart it if you want.
We could restart it. We open it up for only a couple of seconds, and then we get people coming in, flipping on what they want.
We'll give it a minute. We'll give it a minute. So I think that's a good idea. So let me remake this again. I can't believe it. First show and it's a freaking tie.
Well,
Gosh.
it just shows how popular Link and Sonic are. So to be honest, that's quite good, actually. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent. So, yes, guys, that's it. You have a choice between Sonic the Hedgehog and Link. If you want to go back to the podcast, we'll be keeping this as a VOD. And I will probably put this as an upload on the channel. So if you want to listen in and talk about get more insight of how the Throne of Games works, please feel free to listen in. That'll be all the hype. But guys, here is the link again. This is the new link. So click on that. Vote for either Sonic the Hedgehog or Link. You have 1 minute starting now to vote. So we've got 1 minute. So this is going to be very, very exciting stuff right now. Suspenseful.
I can see it changing as it is right now. We've got...
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this as well. Why not?
I'm looking at it as well. Oh, this is interesting.
Oh no! It's getting there. Oh, it's a tie again. This is interesting. Oh, what's gonna happen? Come on, guys! You got 25 seconds. Who else is gonna vote? Anyone else gonna vote? Oh boy! This is we might have a winner. We might have a winner. We probably are gonna have a winner.
No, come on.
We are definitely gonna have a winner. It's a clear victory, I think. We still got a minute.
We could. Come on, guys. You know you want him.
Oh my gosh! Here we go. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. We have a winner. We have a winner. The winner of the week 1 game 1 of Throne of Games is Sonic the Hedgehog. Yay! Oh my gosh. Hang on, I think you said I was just gonna try and find the jingle, but I think I am gonna find a jingle quick. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
I will find something for this. So, James, you wanna have a talk about your defeat? I'm joking.
I'm not gonna say my defeat because, to be honest, if Link was going to lose to anyone, I'm quite happy with Sonic. Let's face it, Sonic actually started off my childhood for gaming. It was one of the first games I ever played. So losing to Sonic is not really such a bad thing for me. But I do think it was, give it time though. 3-0 at one point.
Give it time. I'm sure the next warrior that you have will win. I'm definitely for sure. Riot FD says Link Game of the Year. Oh my gosh, all the hype. Ralph says, Zelda games are cool, but I'm a very impatient person, so naturally I gravitate towards Sonic. He just gets to the point. That's true. It's just I demand a recount. Well, we should have had a tie.
We gave him a chance, but more people asked for Sonic.
Yes, so there you go. The first winner, the first king of the Throne of Games is Sonic the Hedgehog. Beautiful, beautiful. So what that means is that on the next episode, we are going to be having Sonic. He's going to be my boy. He's on the Throne of Games. James is going to come back with a brand new warrior. Well, I'm not going to know who it is, though, however. It's going to be a secret.
Oh, definitely. The Sonic's reign may be starting, but it could all end next week. And it's down to you guys who are watching and listening whether his throne reign continues or it comes to a dramatic end.
Indeed, indeed. So, FD says, "Oh, never mind. That's how it works." Yes, yes, indeed. And also, as well, once we have special guests on the show, that special guest will be taking part in the Throne of Games. So, once we get that up and running, we'll see how that goes.
They'll have their own character coming in to try and take the throne for themselves.
Indeed, indeed. So, let me just check something quickly. We got all that going. So I think now, let us put back this music. Let's grab back this. Nice, awesome stuff. So yeah, guys, that's it. That is the end of the show. It's the end of the pilot. Holy crud.
Yeah, the pilot. Yeah.
About
the pilot.
2.5 hours of randomness, which was really, really good. Beast Boy just jumped into the chat saying, "What's up, guys? Hey, man, how are you doing? Tally ho to you. You just came to the end of the show, man. But we're gonna be ending it off with some good tunes right now. So, but yeah, no, James, how did you feel about this episode? Hopefully, you enjoyed yourself.
Oh, definitely. I enjoyed every single second of it, and more importantly, I hope everyone else is. This is definitely the pilot episode, and I feel like we have taken off.
Yes, taken off indeed. We have blasted into deep space. It's all the hype on that. So what I'm going to do is, because I think I was thinking about it. We are going to play the Victor's song from the Throne of Games. One song from one of their from the franchise, and I know exactly what song we're going to play, and then we're going to kick it off with an outro, and then that's it. That's the end of the show. So, but guys, thank you so much for coming in and listening into the pilot episode of the Tally Ho show. I honestly hope you enjoyed yourselves. Beast Boy says, "Welp."
Come back next time we're on the show, mate. You're more than happy to have front row seats. Just get yourself a cuppa and enjoy.
Yes, Pukaju says, "I like to petition that 8 a.m. start to be moved to 9 a.m. I mean, yep, we'll probably might maybe go a little bit later. We'll probably discuss it on the next when we talk about the next episode. So if people prefer us to go live a little bit later on, we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that indeed.
The whole point of a pilot is to sort of brush off all of the bad stuff so we can polish it and make it fantastic. All for you guys.
Exactly. So I'm just going to grab this song. Yep, perfect. And then I'm going to get the outro. Where's the outro song? There he is. Right there. All right, guys. Yes, so Raph says, "Cheerio, good chaps." And Electric says, "Noontime." I think that's like noon Eastern. So, yeah, I think we could do that. Ed says, "Puts on steel toe boots and kicks Bella Boy back to Nikki." Lol. Goodness, Edge. But yeah, guys, that is it. That's the end of the pilot. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. I certainly did, James. I think you definitely enjoyed yourself as well, which is all of the hype. Indeed.
We're a lot better if my character won, but there we go. It's always next week to take him off his throne.
There's always next episode. By the way, guys, for the next live episode, if you are listening into the podcast and you think to yourself, like, you want to come and listen in, like, you want to tune in, will probably be episode 1 will be happening. It's going to be a bi-weekly show. Next episode is going to be on January 21st. Depending if everything goes well with our schedules, we should be good. So yeah, January 21st is when the next episode of the Tally Ho show is going to be. So if you want to listen to it in live, please feel free to do so. But that is it, guys. We are going to call it there. I've got the musical all ready to go, so I think we are good. We are set. So, James, thank you so much for coming on, and, thanks for being my awesome co-host. Really much appreciated, buddy.
It's been an absolute pleasure, mate, and I'm looking forward to the next show.
Yes, next show is going to be even more hype. We're going to get some more topics in, and as I say, guys, if you want to bring in your gaming topics for us to discuss, send me an email. That is thebrishandy@gmail.com. Send it over, and we will discuss it. Yes, for future shows. So to end off the show, we're going to be playing one of our Current Kings songs from one of his many games. And it's going to be from Sonic Adventure 2, Escape from the City, for City Escape, because that's an absolute banging tune. So we're going to have to play a really good tune to start off the reign of our great King Sonic.
All hail King Sonic.
All hail King Sonic indeed. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and have a very good rest of the day, and we'll speak to you all very, very soon. Take care, and bye-bye for now.
See you there, guys.